So to initiate the event, please all welcome the Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship, Chair of the ASEAN Business Advisory Council of the Philippines, the founder of Go Negosyo, Mr. Joey Concepcion.
The last 14 years, Go Negosyo has been advocating that the way forward for our country to succeed is that no Filipino should be left behind. Digitalization is not only pro-all, but pro-poor. This is why the Alliance has come together with Go Negosyo, created this massive event called Sign Up.
Magnegosyo saan? Saan ka secure ng future mo? Ika'y laging ligtas. Delivery na mabilis. Lala mo, grab food so fast. Gusto mo laging kompleto. Para mo lang grocery. Bakit di ka mag-Lazada o kaya ay mag-Shopee?
2 years and 7 months na po ako sa Angkas. Dati po akong restaurant manager ng isang fast food chain. 6 years po akong restaurant manager. Ang basic ko dati, nung restaurant manager ako ng isang fast food chain, 30 hanggang 35,000. Sa Angkas, sa isang linggo lang, kaya kong kumita ng 10 to 12,000 a week.
Tambay mag-grab food ka. Kahit anong menu ang gustuhin ay maiahatid niya. May nalimutan ka papeles, gamit at mga materyales.
Nag-start ako in 1 unit, isang sasakyan. Tapos sinama ko na sipag at tiyaga. Kasama lahat ng problema. 4 months ako tumira sa sakyan. Hanggang ngayon, may hawak na po ako ng 12 units. Meaning, isa na po akong operator.
Ito nang pinakahihintay. Magnegosyo saan? Saan ka secure ng future mo? Ika'y laging ligtas.
Sa loob po ng 3 taon, una po kinikita ko lang sa Sinyas na sa 2,500 po. Ngayon po kumikita na po ako ng 15,000 pataas. A week po yon. Dati po, umaasa lang ako sa asawa ko na kung magkano lang ibigay. Ngayon po, kayang-kaya ko na pong tumayo sa sarili ko po. Yung 4 na anak ko po, yung 2 anak ko po, kaalis na po, pinagpaaral ko po sa National University, private po yun.
Saan ka secure ng future mo? Ika'y laging ligtas. Delivery na mabilis. Lala mo, grab food so fast.
Our shop would not be able to reach what we have right now without those mentoring, coaching sessions, the techniques that they are giving to become an effective seller. So, from a regular seller, we're able to achieve the goals, and every time na may goals kami, na ma-max out namin our target.
Nagsikap po ako na magmaneho, mag-drive sa Grab. So maraming opportunities. Makasama mo yung pamilya, no? Ng mas mahabang oras. Yung sasakyan ko po ngayon, more than 3 years na po. Nakakuha po kami ng sasakyan at nakakuha din po kami ng bahay sa Cavite. Kumikita ka na hawak mo yung oras. Dati po yung sahod ko sa isang company ay 16,000 a month. Yung iba, sumusobra pa.
Convey the message of the President. He is happy that you have attended the summit, and he sees a very good future for this economy, especially under the leadership of Mr. Joey Concepcion.
I have made a commitment in the last 14 years, and next year will be the 15th year of Go Negosyo. My mission is to help every Filipino out there succeed in life. But in the end, no matter what we do, we can only do so much to guide, teach, and mentor you. But in the end, it is your will, the right mindset that will propel you to success. and it has to be a teamwork. So again, you can bank on us that we will not stop till every Filipino out there has a chance to succeed in life. Thank you.
Congratulations! Clear na si Musa, clear!
Let us all welcome on stage the Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship, founder of Go Negosyo, ladies and gentlemen, Chair of ASEAN Business Advisory Council, no other than Mr. Joey Concepcion.
Our efforts with this government, President Duterte, whose passion is to help the Filipino people move up in life, the private sector, together with DTI, DA, and DOT, are moving heaven and earth to really fulfill and help you fulfill your dream to become one of these successful entrepreneurs.
Ang government naman po, DTI, nandyan din ang DOST, Science and Technology. Pagdating mo sa mga product development, mga new R&D, discoveries, and mga research output ng DOST, pwede po ninyong gamitin. Kung ito po ay magpapabilis sa proseso ng inyong pag-weave or kahit anong produkto.
I felt really excited about being here. I thought the Philippines provided one very important aspect, which is it's a country that really gives you the ability to live with purpose, that whatever you do has an impact beyond just money.
Let's talk about legacy.
And a legacy to me is about giving a contribution, not a recognition.
Every day you create your legacy.
I had my standards of excellence that I wanted the people to live up to. And that motivation came from my desire to be able to inspire my audience. There's a real emotional engagement that I kept alive with my audience. And yeah, if you can call that part of my legacy, then yeah, it is.
Supportive community. So hanapin niyo yun sa buhay niyo, someone who can guide you, a mentor. A woman community, a woman chat group.
Lahat po kami takot. Walang tao dito na walang anxiety. And I think what nakakatulong yung magpe-prepare ka talaga. Be the best you can be, learn as much as you can. Nakakatulong sa akin is when I recite scripture to myself.
I think that the fear actually should just empower you.
We are happy to report that after 6 months in office, mayroon marami na kaming bagong programa para sa millennials, para sa kababaihan, para sa mga gustong mag-farming at mag-agri-negosyo. So palakpakan natin si Joey Concepcion at talaga naman Go Negosyo is one of the best in terms of advocating, promoting entrepreneurship in this country.
This is our next forum, Women of the World.
Being a woman of the world is really trying to find a solution to problems that are happening not just here locally, but also globally.
In my business, I just don't want to encourage women to be beautiful on the outside, but I also want to encourage women to be beautiful on the inside.
First is start in a belief in yourself and set goals for yourself. Challenge yourself to achieve things that you don't think is achievable, but you need to put that goal there.
Mon Lopez and myself have been pursuing the vision of giving every struggling entrepreneur out there a chance to succeed.
Together with the alliance here of 30 chambers and organizations, we are committed to this vision.
I believe that by unity, cooperation, and hard work, we shall achieve our aspiration for our country and the good life that we always wish for the Filipinos. Let us work together to realize our hopes and dreams for our people and nation.
Kaya ba natin to? Kaya.
Hi mga negosyantes, my name is Chal Lontoc and I'm going to be your moderator / host for our Go Negosyo mentorship. This of course is Mentor Me on Wheels usually, but now Mentor Me online po tayo ngayon. So we are very excited with everything that's been going on. Tuloy-tuloy po ang mentorship, tuloy-tuloy po tayong lahat matututo with all the concerns that you have sa inyong mga negosyo. So this one po is online and it's complete free. I repeat, this is a free negosyo mentorship program to help and assist all aspiring and already existing MSMEs to scale up their business and to be able to know, especially for now, how to actually go through this crisis. Mapapanood niyo po ng libre ang Mentor Me online araw-araw mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes tuwing alas 11 ng umaga at alas 3 ng hapon. So 11 a.m. po yan, tapos 3 p.m. araw-araw po yan from Mondays to Fridays. Walang tigil ang kaalaman. And also, we wanna do a little recap sa mga nangyari kahapon. So for example, kahapon po, we were very privileged enough to have with us Ms. Cheryl Quintana of Arispa. We also had Bernie Liu of Pen Shop and Ricky D of Foodie Concepts. Our topic yesterday was all about retail and food management during this crisis. We also had from another group, our afternoon group, 3 p.m. Nakasama po natin si Brian Koo, of course, of Grab, Ray Alimurong, and Chris Valdes. And of course, the topic was all about this digital age, okay? So even with this crisis, there are a lot of other opportunities na nangyayari. We want to remind everyone na magtanong po kayo, okay? We are live po. This is very interactive. Your engagement will be highly appreciated. For example na lang, sisimulan ko na, ha? Meron na mga nag-message all the way, si Your Sunset, watching from Capiz, si Dex Cas from Quezon City, si Grace from Cainta, Gina from Nueva Ecija, and Chris Marie all the way from La Union. So feel free to message us, but more importantly, ask questions, okay? Libre po ito and we want everyone to learn. So magtanong, matuto, at ito pa, manalo. So kasama rin po yan. Tumutok lang sa Mentor Me online Facebook live stream na nangyayari ngayon sa Go Negosyo page and magtanong sa ating mga Go Negosyo mentors sa comment section tulad ng mga binanggit ko or mga shinout out ko kanina. Don't forget na i-like din at i-share ang Facebook live stream sa inyong Facebook account. Okay? So tulad ko na lang ngayon, I'm sharing this through a watch party through my personal page. Don't forget to also like the Go Negosyo Facebook page at i-share din ang stream na nangyayari ngayon. Maaari kayong manalo ng free book mula sa Go Negosyo. Abangan ang listahan ng weekly winners sa aming Facebook page. So again, mag-comment lang sa inyong mga mensahe at mga aral na natutunan ninyo mula sa ating mga Go Negosyo mentors. So yung pinaka-best comment or pero kailangan mag-share din ha. You have a chance of course to win free Go Negosyo book. But more than winning that, you are already a winner for listening in dahil ang ibig sabihin po nun ay willing po kayo matuto. So here we are, we will begin our discussion. We have a very timely discussion because our topic for today is all about financing opportunities para sa ating micro and small medium entrepreneurs. So sisimulan na po natin. Our speakers for today, gusto namin magpasalamat sa kanila dahil nagbigay sila ng oras kahit malapit na maghapunan or mag-lunchtime ngayon. They said yes and they are willing to help us to understand more all the financing opportunities for us MSME. So let's begin, of course, with Mr. Rodolfo Mabiasen Jr., Senior Vice President and Head of Microloan of BPI BANKO. Good morning, Rod. Kasama rin natin si Janice Valdes, of President of Cebuana Lhuillier Bank.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Dennis.
Good
Thank you
morning.
for joining us. And last but not least, we have Raj Uttamchandani, CEO of Esquire Philippines Incorporated. Janice Valdes, President of Cebuana Lhuillier Bank. So we have our panel complete. Rod, Dennis, and Raj, good morning. Thank you so much for making time. This is truly a very important topic. Anything to do with cash right now is the
Hello,
one
good
that
morning.
everyone is supposed to be learning about. So let's begin. I guess my first question is, earlier on, I heard na nagbabatuhan kayo ng mga kwento, no? We're gonna be asking you the same thing again because very important yan. Before we talk about helping others, we want to know the state of our banks or micro lending banks, no? So what are the challenges in your businesses currently right now, especially now that we are facing COVID-19? How are you guys responding or coping with the situation? I'll begin with Rod, BPI BANKO. Rod? Okay, siguro Dennis, can we hear from you from Cebuana Lhuillier first?
Yes.
How are you guys
Well,
coping with the situation?
the good thing is that the group has ever since has set its business continuity plan to ensure that we are capable of servicing our clients, where whether digitally, electronically, or brick and mortar. So, despite all the challenges that we have, I'm happy to say that the group is actually more than 90% online. So most of our branches are open right now. More than 90% are up right now and servicing our clients on a daily basis.
Okay, and what about for you guys, Raj? I'm sure you know, given the crisis, that there are a lot, if not just a few, no, that you are probably experiencing in terms of delay of payment of loans, especially with the government announcing and asking the private sector for the support of this. How is it for you guys at Esquire, Raj? What's the landscape right now? That you are probably experiencing in terms of delay of payment of loans, especially with the government announcing and asking the private sector for the support, Raj?
So we've actually been
The landscape right now.
so we've actually been proactively working with our customers to try and extend their payments, not just for the 30-day period, but even to be able to restructure it for longer periods. What's really important is that SMEs sit on cash today.
Okay, So looking beyond the 30 days is where you guys are at right now, which is also going to be very helpful para sa inyong mga kliyente or your customers. Rod, how about you guys? What is the situation right now? Can you define to us what's happening, especially given na marami nga na naglo-loan ngayon, yun nga yung hinihingi nila, 'di ba? An extension. So how are you guys coping with it? Let's talk about your current businesses first.
Right. So good morning, Chal, and good morning to the listeners of this live streaming video from Go Negosyo. Now, for BPI Direct Banco, our credit offers are generally done in the branches. We have 300 branches nationwide. As of today, we're opening 270. So there's 30 branches that are closed because of some restrictions in the localities where our are located. Now, we're still entertaining queries, especially coming from our existing clients. We know that some of our clients, and we're talking about the self-employed micro entrepreneurs, are still allowed to open. As you know, the public markets in localities are still open, and they're the biggest group of the clients of Banco Negosyo Colon. And so, if they require additional funding during these times, we grant them the requirement for them to be able to continue operating. But for the other businesses that were told to close, then we apply the mandatory 30-day grace period being offered by the government, which means that they don't have to worry about their loan amortization during these times, worry about their own wellness, and think about whether they'll be able or they're ready to recover after the lifting of the restrictions. And so we continually get in touch with them, just reaching out and asking whether their businesses are closed and what help they need from us, being their Banco Mares and Banco Pares.
Okay. So, ever since before naman, I'm sure your businesses are structured always to be helping the micro and small, medium entrepreneurs in lending, okay, or in loaning. So, right now, given the landscape that we're going through, eh, you are already answering some of the questions already that we were supposed to talk about, which is perfect. So, we're gonna go get into that. For someone who has never loaned before, okay, why is this that your companies are very timely right now? What is it that you can offer to them? Because we are in a crisis, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, when should I loan? When do I come in and start partnering with these banks and seeing and asking for help? Raj, would you want to take over on that question, please?
Sure. Setting up a credit line is always important for every business. So whether they need the funding right now or not, it's good to have it as a backup. It's like having a fire extinguisher at home. Even if you're not going to use it, it's nice to have around. So especially now, as cash conversion cycles of SMEs are fully utilized by helping their employees, paying salaries, paying for expenses, it would be very good to have that backup line of credit right by your side, even if you're not going to use it right now, but in the next 30 days or 45 days when the lockdown is over, to be able to purchase from your suppliers in cash. Because the cash conversion cycle, like I said earlier, is really hampered at the moment.
Okay, very good. I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with that. That even though sa tingin nila they're okay, they're doing fine right now, but again, I repeat, this COVID-19, who knows what's going to happen? We could probably extend through this, so it's nice to have a backup. How about for Cebuana Lhuillier, Dennis? What are the financial opportunities, siguro, that they can see through with your brand?
Well, first of all, we what we are ensuring now is that our clients would have access to their funds. So we making sure that our branches are open to service them through our stores and 2,500 branches nationwide. We make sure also that there are opportunities for financing is also available through our branches. So what we can provide right now is really the uptime and the accessibility of their funds. I think that's really paramount right now. We try to extend as long as we can, as long as we make sure also that we keep our frontliners, our personnel. But that is what is paramount right now. I think we experienced this during the start of the lockdown. There were a lot of withdrawals actually, but from the time that after that, I think people already saw that we were able to service them, and now we can see that people are more comfortable using our accounts, using our services, our financial services.
Okay, maraming salamat Dennis for that one. Okay, babalikan ko lang ang ating mga manonood, no? Are we okay with Filipino, Raj? Or
Yes po. Dito ako
per
pinanganak. So, I was born and
Ayun,
raised here.
perfect. Okay. Dahil gusto ko lang ipailam sa inyo na nakikita po namin ang mga comments ninyo. So, meron po isa dito or dalawa actually na nagre-request na Tagalogin natin para maintindihan ng lahat. So, no problem po.
Wala
The
pong
main
problema.
purpose that Perfect. The main purpose that we are here is para po sa inyo. So, you may start asking na po your questions. We will get to them in a bit. Okay. Babalikan ko lang ng konti, no? Kayo in a way, mga frontliners din po kayo because you are actually tuloy-tuloy ang pagtulong nyo sa mga tao. Pero kahit tayo or kahit kayo, being frontliners and lending, loaning, helping, being available with your services, may mga pinagdadaanan din given the crisis. If you don't mind, no, let's understand that. Ano ang nangyayari ngayon? May delay in payments ba talaga? And how are you guys resolving it? Are you in touch ba with your clients, calling them, extending it? Ano po ang nangyayari ngayon? Para naman maramdaman nila na lahat tayo talaga may pinagdadaanan also with this crisis. So siguro, Rod, simulan mo muna.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, Chal. Yeah, importante sa mga araw na ito that we keep in touch o nakakausap namin palagi yung mga kliyente natin because they don't ayaw nila na sa panahong ito tayo mawawala. Kaya we're trying our best to open our branches nationwide kahit may mga restrictions, no, namomroblema yung mga ibang empleyado natin na pumasok kasi may mga lockdown sa kanilang mga barangay, but we keep a skeletal force para lang may tao. And we make sure na kahit yung mga empleyado natin na nasa bahay, they're actually working from home, meaning pwede nilang tawagan yung mga kliyente nila para tanungin kung ano pa yung mga pwedeng i-serve ng ating mga branches. Iba-iba yung mga experiences namin sa mga branches. Again, nakadepende ito kung gaano ka-stricto yung pag-implement ng quarantine sa mga ibang lugar. So, yung mga ibang lugar, marami sa Visayas and Mindanao, na pwede pa rin mangolekta yung aming mga collectors para hindi na kailangan pumunta sa branch ang mga gustong magbayad. But otherwise, we really offer them yung grace period para kung sakaling sarado yung business, hindi na nila kailangan isipin yung kanilang amortization for this month. And we also advise them na i-manage ang kanilang mga finances considering na po pwedeng extend ng gobyerno itong lockdown na ito.
Okay, thank you for that, Rod. Para naman kay Dennis, is it the same experiences kapareho na nangyayari with Rods or with their team, no? Na nahihirapan din pumasok, kailangan ng extension ng konti. How is it?
Yes, ganun din ang nakikita namin actually. Actually, the clients were, sa yung mga kliyente namin that binibigyan na rin namin ng mga palugid both back and front shop side na para ma-extend ang kanilang mga cash flow. So, at the same thing na sinasabi rin ni Rod, we try to be in constant communication with yung mga kliyente namin so that we are able to service them properly, maintindihan namin ano yung mga pangangailangan nila, kung kailangan nila mag-extend, mas mabuting makausap namin sila para maayos namin kung ano yung nararapat na financing package for them.
Okay, so right now I'll backtrack a bit and I'll give you the chance, bibigyan ko kayo ng oras para pag-usapan ang mga serbisyo na meron kayo ngayon, no? So yung mga loaning or mga packages ninyo. Kasi nakikita ko ngayon na maraming mga katanungan from our viewers. Hello, ayan, all the way from Quezon City, San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, Intramuros, Manila, Baguio City, iba-iba, no? Marami na mga questions tayo nakikita. But before we tend to the questions, siguro pag-usapan muna natin yung mga available yung mga packages na pwede nilang i-avail or dati nang meron na continuous nyo pa rin ino-offer for them. So I'll start with Raj. For Esquire, you guys, who are you focused to? Is it small, micro, or medium entrepreneurs? And are there what are the options right now for them?
So usually yung minimum namin is 100,000 pesos and maximum to about 10 million pesos pag clean yung loan. And kung may collateral, then we're able to extend even larger credit lines. Yung pride namin is we're able to process loans within 7 days. However, due to the influx of loans that have been coming in at the moment, and yung challenge namin is most of our employees are working from home, using technology, we're a little bit backlogged in terms of new loan applications. However, kung current client kayo ng Esquire, part of the 70,000 clients that we're currently serving, we're currently able to renew yung mga loans niyo.
Okay, perfect. 7 days in your regular schedule, no? Pero so minimum 100,000. Pwede yang gamitin para sa kanilang mga negosyo para ma-boost ng konti or para gamitin sa mga payroll nila. Tama po ba, Raj?
Yes po.
Okay. And Rod, ano naman yung mga packages na meron kayo? Let's talk about it para maintindihan nila ang serbisyo.
Right. So, ang BPI Direct Banko ay ang microfinance arm ng Bank of the Philippine Islands. Ang focus namin ay maibigay yung credit requirements ng mga self-employed micro-entrepreneurs. So, microfinance loan. Ang minimum namin na loan ay 25,000. Maximum naman namin ay 300,000. Ang counterpart namin sa BPI ang business banking. Now, kung mas malaki yung inyong pangangailangan, nire-refer namin sila sa aming kapatid sa BPI that handles the SME portfolio. On the deposit side naman, meron kaming PondoKo. This is digital-based, mobile-based. Maa-access nila ito sa pamamagitan ng phone app or mobile app. At pwede silang mag-deposit at mag-withdraw sa mga kapartner namin na cash agents.
Pag-usapan natin yung PondoKo, Rod, because you said digital to, mobile app, especially ngayon naka-lockdown tayo, no? Paano to na-access? This is for loaning as well, correct?
Well, the app is really just to access the deposits. Dalawa kasi yung offers namin and we treat them differently. Doon sa loan, medyo traditional tayo because ang kinikater natin ay mga micro-entrepreneurs. We need to be able to visit their sites. And so doon may face-to-face interaction talaga before we grant the loan. On the saving side, which is the PondoKo, pwede nilang ma-download yung app ng BPI Direct Banko. Pwede silang mag-open via the mobile app and pwede nilang pondohan or mag-deposit via the cash agents. Now, yung mga ibang financial transactions na available ngayon sa mobile app ay buy load, pay bills, pwede mag-transfer sa mga account nila sa mga ibang bangko, pwede rin nilang transferan yung mga accounts ng BPI clients sa pamamagitan ng mobile app na ito.
Okay. And para naman kay Dennis, nabanggit kasi ni Rod yung tungkol sa application. Siyempre pag ganito, face-to-face nga ang kailangan, pero given our condition na naka-lockdown tayo, I'm presuming wala namang gusto magsimula ng negosyo ngayon, especially given the condition nga na crisis to. But should there be yung kumbaga bagong applicant, okay, o bagong kliyente, ganun rin pa ba na kailangan face-to-face or are there other options na? Or would you advise na hindi muna ngayon ang tamang panahon?
Well, of course, the Cebuana Lhuillier is known actually for its wide reach. And of course, nag-adapt na rin kami sa digital. So we actually have the eCebuana app, no? And we also have the savings wherein they can access their funds. But going back dun kasi, in terms of if we talk about credit facilities, uh, we have a whole range actually of credit facilities, no? From collateralized, which is of course we can do pawning transactions sa mga branches namin. Of course, pwede rin sila through the bank, meron tayong collateralized and non-collateralized loan para ma-handle natin yung mga different business requirements, no? At the same time also, we have mga remittance services also. So we handle both mga international pati mga domestic transfers, and it can be done through all of our 2,500 branches namin, no? And the last one, similarly, Rod, we also have what we call our Cebuana micro savings. So it's a very basic deposit account, as low as 50 pesos, and very one ID. In fact, right now the BSP already uh, they, uh, they loosened already yung requirement for ID. So pwede ka na mag-open ng account in any of yung mga Cebuana or Cebuana Lhuillier branches with just a minimum of 50 pesos.
Wow, I could see na talagang everyone is adapting through times right now. And kahit papaano, mas naging ready na talaga kayo even before the situation. I'll dive in deep right now with all the questions. Simulan ko kay Eloisa Bonifacio. Ang tanong niya, siguro perfecto para sa lahat, no? Pwede po ba mag-emergency loan? Meron ba kayong ganong program, emergency loan? Raj, I'll begin with you.
So like I said, we were able to process loans for new and current clients. However, we do have a backlog, so they can apply online through our website esquire.ph, and just expect the current period to be 7 to 10 working days.
I think everyone naman ngayon, mas patient tayo kasi naiintindihan natin ang mga pangyayari, no? But 7 to 10 days is still great para sa mga pangangailangan nila. Uulitin ko lang po, esquire.ph. They can just go online.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a completely online application. They'll be able to upload all their documents online.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Raj. Rod, emergency funding. May
Yeah.
ganun ba tayo?
Ang negosyo ko loan ay really catering to the requirements of the business. So kung yung negosyo nila ay nangangailangan ng pandagdag capital, whether you call it emergency or kailangan may pondahan, pwede namin silang i-cater as long as they have an existing business already, and during these times dapat existing na yung negosyo.
Okay, that's a very important point, no? Dapat existing na ang negosyo dahil extension to ng tulong para tuloy-tuloy ang operation nila or pagkatapos nitong lockdown, matutuloy pa rin nila ang negosyo nila.
Correct.
Okay.
Because we know na yung iba kailangan talaga ng credit facility to continue to operate para makapagpatuloy na patakbuhin ng negosyo. So yun yung mga kinikater natin ngayon.
Didiretsuhin ko lang kasi nga ang emergency fund, ano ba tong emergency fund na ito? Let's clarify it kasi it's too broad, no? Mamaya ang emergency fund is wala na akong pambili ng chichirya or what. Okay? But kidding aside, Dennis, can you give us an idea para sa Cebuana Lhuillier? Meron ba kayong parang pwedeng gamitin na package para sa so-called emergency funding nila?
Yeah. Well, that's where we are really known for, no? As Cebuana Lhuillier. I think, especially for our on our pawning side, no, we have a very quick turnaround time for that. So, that has always been our tagline, wherein we are able to service right away yung requirements ng client namin, especially through our pawning. As quick as 30 minutes, they can already avail of their pawn loans already. So in terms of if for emergency purposes, that's what we can use. But at the same time also, we also have yung mga business loans namin, which similar to other banks, we would have to have, that has to be an existing business already before we can evaluate if that business is can be lent, we can lend out to that business.
Okay. Siguro from now, I can ask already, given that you've already stated yung mga package options ninyo, how you could be an extension of help para sa mga kliyente ninyo, no? Sa mga current na mga kliyente ninyo, maaari nyo po bang ikwento ano ba yung state nila ngayon, saan nila usually ginagamit yung loan para naman may kumbaga there's a model for our entrepreneurs na maintindihan nila kung bakit napaka-helpful ng mga loans na ito. I'll begin with Raj. Okay, you said you have plenty of applications. Ano yung mga pangangailangan nila ngayon? Why is there an influx of this?
So our tagline is really fueling dreams. Yung main purpose namin is to be able to finance growth. So either they're bridging a receivable, bumibili ng asset, buying some sort of asset or buying some sort of equipment or inventory, or being able to build some new facility or new area, magtatayo ng bagong office, magtatayo ng bagong branch. So really, yung purpose ng capital namin is for growing your business. Entrepreneurs are very opportunistic. So in time of crisis, entrepreneurs will always look for an opportunity. Currently, pinafinance namin yung mga purchase ng PPEs, yung agri-sector, to be able to spread the logistics nationwide, financing the bringing in of the rapid test kits, financing the bringing in of masks. So, currently, yun yung pinaprioritize namin na loans through the pipeline.
That's so good that you're sharing that because it gives a perspective para sa mga nanonood na hindi lang ito tungkol sa pagiging gipit. Kung hindi, may nakikitang opportunity ang mga entrepreneurs at kailangan nila ng konting, kumbaga, added pump up para na, makatulong. So you mentioned kanina yung pag-pump up ng production ng certain goods or manufacturing. Kasi kanina may nakita akong question about manufacturing, no? So that is something that you could definitely cater to, correct, Raj?
Yes. In fact, we work with our customers. We advise them on the sort of product lines to get into. Kailangan sunrise business, hindi sunset na negosyo. So kung manufacturing sila ngayon, to focus on PPEs or to focus on manufacturing of masks. Kasi nakikita namin na hindi to short-term na problema, but it's a long-term opportunity sa mga negosyante.
Okay, thank you, Raj. And I think it's good to point out na buti binanggit mo nga yan kasi sign of times na, no? Certain manufacturing companies nagre-remodel. Kung dati damit ang ginagawa, ngayon biglang masks na or kung dati alcohol na pang inom, alcohol para sa kamay. So if may kailangan i-tweak sa negosyo at kailangan ng konting pera, may maitutulong definitely ang Esquire. Thank you for that. Okay, Rod, para naman sa inyo, ano naman ang kwento ng mga tao or ng mga kliyente ninyo kung bakit sila ngayon pumapasok sa pag-loan at humingi ng servisyo ninyo?
Right. So, Chal, yung mga na-encounter namin ng mga applications ngayon ay para ma-deliver yung mga products nila sa mga gustong bumili. So, yung mga purposes normally pambili ng service like a multi-cab or a tricycle unit. Remember again, ang mga clients namin ay micro-entrepreneurs and these are really yung mga may pwesto sa palengke, yung mga may bakery, yung karinderya. So pwede sila, they're allowed to open now pero hindi po pwede yung mga for example in karinderya hindi pwedeng sit and dine. So because they're very entrepreneurial, no, nagde-deliver na sila pero wala silang services dati na pang-deliver. Ngayon, nag-a-apply sila para makabili ng a tricycle unit, for example, para ma-deliver nila yung mga goods nila sa mga gustong bumili. So again, kakaiba yung mga purposes ng mga pag-a-apply ng loan ngayon from our clients, and we see how entrepreneurial they are in being able to distribute yung mga produkto nila sa mga kliyente din nila.
Okay, kumbaga, we are allowing our micro entrepreneurs na maging makulit ang kanilang utak, to be creative, to push the boundaries, at kayo ang sumusuporta. Dennis, we have a direct question here, no? Kung ware, this is from Iszamay Miyaki. Kung ware,
Okay.
let's say ngayon, uso ngayon, you mentioned tricycle, ang pagmamotor, gusto bumili ng motor para
Mm-mm.
maka-deliver, okay? Pero merong existing loan, merong existing na pinapon sa Cebuana Lhuillier. Pwede raw ba 'yon?
Sorry, gagamitin yung tricycle as well. Sorry, did I get that right?
No, sorry. Sige. Pwede po ba akong mag-loan kahit may nakapon pa po ako?
Yes, of course. Yes.
So
They
pwede
can
yun
just go to,
ipagsabay.
yes, pwede. That's for pawning on the pawning side. Yun naman yung sa, tricycle and all that. We can look into that as long as it's a business. It's existing business.
Okay, and what about for you, Dennis? Ano yung mga kadalasang storya na naririnig mo kung bakit sila ngayon lumalapit sa inyo?
Actually, it's the same din. You can see first that it's really for bridge financing. They just need to get through, the week, the day, so that matustusan nila yung mga daily requirements nila. At the same time, also on the other side, you can also see that kailangan din nila na to support yung mga inventories nila, working capital. So it really ranges from those type of requirements.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have a question here from Wilkie Chan. If I don't have a current business, but I have an idea and plan how we can help people during these times. So, ang plano niya is tumulong sa iba, no? And to help people during these times and want to make a business out of it. Wala namang masama doon. There's an opportunity in every crisis. Will you give me funding? Raj, this one's for you. What does it take for them to get the funding? Sige, let's give him an idea. Ano ba yung mga requirements? From Wilkie Chan.
So, currently yung requirements namin is bank statements. Similar to the other business loan providers, kailangan may negosyo for at least 1 year and a bank account for at least 6 months.
So, that's it?
Yes. Everything else
They
is
just...
documentary. So kung may negosyo, proof of business, either DTI, mayor's permit, or business permit, then everything else is a succeeding document after the credit has been approved. Pero yung initial documents lang namin is whether you have a business or not and a bank statement for the last 6 months.
Okay, perfect. Now, for the three of you, paano naman kung wala pang current business nga? So, sobrang bago. Pasimula pa lang. Okay? Bilib ako kay Wilkie Chan. Medyo mahirap magsimula ng negosyo ngayon. Although some are doing it, okay? In relation to COVID-19 at sa pagtulong nga. So, is this something that any of you are open to at kayang pondohan or magpa-loan? Starting pa lang. Idea pa lang.
I can take that question.
Yeah, go ahead, Raj.
So we work with a lot of agencies for startups, startup.ph, the final pitch. Debt is very risky pag umpisa pa lang yung negosyo. So kailangan equity yung na-invest. Esquire also invests equity in businesses that are related sa business namin. And I know the Cebuana Lhuilliers also have a private equity arm that also invests into startups, usually in the tech space. So, pag paumpisa pa lang, it's best na naghahanap sila ng equity na investor rather than debt.
Yes.
Okay. It's very good that you brought this up, Raj, and we'll try to explain it para sa lahat ng ating mga viewers. When we say equity investor, may porsyento kayo sa kanilang negosyo. Can we delve into that para maintindihan nila?
Yes, exactly what you said.
Okay. So, may porsyento, kumbaga partner nila kayo sa negosyo. Okay. How about for you guys sa BPI Rod? Bagong-bago. Hindi pa existing. May brilliant lang akong idea ngayon. Micro lang naman na financing ang kailangan ko. Maaari ba yon?
Sa ngayon, ang programa natin ay para lang dun sa may existing businesses na And it's really for growth para mapalaki nila at mapaangat ang inventory or yung capital requirement ng kanilang mga negosyo. Para naman sa gustong mag-start ng business, may mga kapartners kami na mga franchise brands. So kung wala kang negosyo ngayon pero sa tingin mo ay pwede kang mag-franchise, o pwede ka naming i-connect or i-hook up sa mga kapartner namin ng mga franchisors. Baka po pwede sa iyo yung mga franchise businesses na ino-offer nila, and kung ganun yung business na gusto mo, po pwede naming i-finance kahit wala ka pang existing na negosyo.
Okay. So, actually maganda 'yon. You guys are also able to connect them to other organizations, other businesses para mas importante is mag-succeed sila, no? How about for Denise, bagong startup. Ito may nakikita ko, Mary Adeline Reyes. Paano po kung gusto lang niya mag-umpisa ng maliit na business? Paano siya makaka-avail ng loan? Let's say I want to start a food business na delivery lang. Pwede ba siya mag-apply ng loan? Delivery service, multi-cab. So starting from scratch to, Dennis.
Okay. Similar to BPI, we also provide credit facilities for existing business. However, the pawn shop also can finance actually. Cebuana Lhuillier pawn shops can finance yung mga requirements na ganyan through our pawn business.
Okay, I'm sure everyone here, of course, want or would need and want their clients to succeed kasi nga their success is also your success, no? So, let's talk about that. How can they develop a financial plan? Paano ba mag-develop ng financial plan? Is it advisable to look for help kaagad na financing program lang? Ano ba yung mga tools na pwede nilang gamitin para makatulong at maging successful rin naman sila kahit na nakapag-loan sila? Rod, let's begin with you.
Yeah. So you're correct, no? A lot of the businesses na kinikater namin would usually not have a financial plan. That's why kadalasan sa mga nag-a-apply sa amin na for example, sari-sari stores o may pwesto sa palengke would not even have bank accounts. So kasama sa services na binibigay namin ay para mabigyan sila ng template kung paano nila i-determine or i-account ang kanilang mga sales and revenues and yung mga expenses para malaman nila kung magkano yung kinikita talaga ng negosyo. At the same time, we partner with different agencies, kasama na dyan ang Go Negosyo at saka sa DTI na merong mga mentoring programs. They go to the provinces and yung mga kliyente namin, dinadala namin sila dito sa mga events na ito. We also have our BPI Foundation na merong entrepreneur programs for entrepreneurs na nagde-develop ng skills ng mga existing clients natin para sa mga aspects na ito, yung pagbabudget, pagpaplano para sa kanilang mga expenses, at paano gamitin yung kanilang credit in a smart way.
Thank you. How about for you, Raj? I'm sure you work a lot with entrepreneurs, with all your clients, no? And their success is also your success. What are some tips that you can share to all the budding entrepreneurs or the current existing entrepreneurs na meron tayo ngayon who's watching us online? Syempre, it's very difficult, these times. Parang puro money out na sila eh. Pag sinabi mong entrepreneur, money out, pagbayad ng sweldo, utilities, kahit na nade-defer or na-extend yung payment, may lumalabas pa rin na pera sa kanila. So what would you advise the entrepreneurs right now, Raj?
So, importante ngayon is to focus on yung CCC, Cash Conversion Cycle. Ipaplan natin yung weeks to come, months to come, and the next 6 months to a year. It's very important to work with a financial advisor or financial strategy person who can help you plan yung mga cash flows nyo. So, i-estimate mo yung collection nyo for the next 2 to 4 weeks. I-estimate yung collection nyo for the next 3 to 6 months. And then, ipaproject yung mga expenses nyo for the next 3 to 6 months as well. And plan accordingly. Currently, to be able to survive the crisis, importante yung cash. So, it's essential for every business to be able to generate cash. So cash conversion cycle, collecting of receivables, delaying of payables, to be able to withstand the storm.
So, I've been hearing it through and through. Talagang ngayon, cash is king. Yan ang sinasabi ng lahat ng ating mga mentors here. So, thank you for echoing that, Raj. At very clear ang binigay mong advice, which is, yun nga, planuhin ninyo yung mga expenses nyo each month, 3 months ba, 6 months, how long can you stretch it out for? And working with yun nga, mga financial advisors and mentors tulad ninyo ngayon. So, we're very lucky to have you guys. Dennis, para naman sa ating mga micro-entrepreneurs, yan, yung mga nag-loan sa inyo, lumapit sa inyo, may pangangailangan. How important is budgeting right now? Let's talk
Oh,
about
it's
budgeting
very
para sa kanila. Oo.
yeah. That's very important actually. Right now, all businesses in the room are trying to stretch, whatever resources they have, So it's very important that they already check which are the essentials and non-essentials. If they can delay major purchases, and stretch their cash flow, that would be the most important thing they can do right now. Uh, of course, what they can also do is talk to, if they have credit lines, credit facilities, they talk to their bankers also on how they can, not on restructuring, but at least work with their banks in terms of how they can avail, probably extend credit facilities, extend their terms. So it's really trying to stretch, whatever resources that you have. Especially also if looking, for example, you would have business insurance also, and that's the time for you to claim on this because uh, these are where you can, you have those pockets of sources of funds that you weren't really uh, what you it was not top of mind, but now these are your opportunities to draw on these resources.
Okay, so magandang tip din yon, which is to actually connect with your suppliers, talk to them, and even your clients din siguro, no? Basta supplier side muna tayo, paano mo nga mapakikiusapan na i-extend yung mga payments, whether sa renta, at kung sa ano-ano pang expenses. I'm sure when we talk about delaying payables, affected rin syempre ang financing. Isa kayo sa mga payables, no? But that's why you are there for the people and you are finding ways to actually support them because again, I repeat, their success is also your success and it's a two-way stream. So thank you very much. Marami pa tayong katanungan actually. If we can proceed with helping out our mga entrepreneurs right now who are very, very, very worried, no? Ang worry nila is saan nila kukunin ang sunod na sweldo, paano nila i-compute ang kanilang mga expenses, how do they know kung hanggang kailan nila kailangan magbilang or magkwenta or mag-budget. Wala sa atin na makakapagsabi how long this will last, but maybe you can share projections that your companies have. Tapos na ba ito ng April 14? Let's see what your mga projections are, Raj.
So for us, we really look at this year as a year to give back, a year to be able to support the SMEs. So even if we're not projecting any sort of growth or income this year, even just to break even, what we really want to focus on is being able to support our MSMEs. Number one, keep our employees safe, make sure that no one is susceptible to the virus. Second is being able to support our SMEs in any way that we can, either through new loans, increasing our exposures, as well as being able to really fuel the economy at this point. Kasi kung walang capital sa economy ngayon, our economy will really slow down and so even if we have to take a hit this year in terms of profitability, importante na sa amin ngayon is really to be able to uplift the community. And we've been in touch with, PA, Joey Concepcion and Go Negosyo on really getting banks and financing companies to really think of the same. Don't think of 2020 as a year for profitability, but think of it as a year for sacrifice.
Thank you. And of course, thank you, Rod. And thank you, Esquire, for actually doing that. Yung ating mga kasama ngayon, malaking tulong nila, hindi lang para sa mga negosyo natin, pero para sa buong ekonomiya. Diba? Because or I think if I'm not mistaken, 99.6% puro mga MSMEs yan lahat. And most affected talaga ang mga MSMEs when it comes to certain situations like this. Some may not have deeper pockets than others, so kaya kayo nandiyan. Rod, how about for BPI? What are your projections? How do we advise our entrepreneurs to plan out? Dapat lang ba hanggang April 14 lang sila magplano ng pag-finance nila? How long should they see this for? Rod, go ahead. Can you hear me? Okay, maybe siguro I'll proceed first with Dennis.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, Dennis, can you give us certain projections that Cebuana Lhuillier might have and help our entrepreneurs? Is this something that they can plan out hanggang end of April lang ba to? Or dapat i-stretch nila yung mindset nila ng mas mahaba pa, end of period? Oo.
I would advise that they would take this, that while the lockdown may end on April 14th, but of course the effects of this will linger on. So I would suggest that they plan, they budget, they forecast based on probably the effects will still be lingering up to the end of 2020. So they should take a defensive stance on how they manage the business. And of course, as earlier mentioned, they should budget properly, stretch their funds as long as they could, and try to weather out the storm until this is over.
Okay. Dennis, siguro, uh, i- let's talk about it na, no? A lot of people in the page kasi is asking about it. How do we ensure yung ating mga entrepreneurs na hindi mawawalan, mga micro savings account, okay? Kailangan po namin ng mga sagot. How do we ensure na, especially for mga first time na naglo-load, hindi maintindihan masyado yung sistema, paano natin sila matutugunan, no? Kasi may mga worries sila na hindi nakukuha ng tama or paano ba magbayad. Siguro si Rod. Rod, can you help us answer that? Kasi trust is so important. So let's talk about that, no?
Right. Dapat palagi transparent ka sa mga kliyente. And that's why we try as much as possible to be open para sa mga inquiries na nare-receive namin over the phone, masasagot namin yung kanilang mga tanong. Particular to yung mini-mention natin na deposit, they can always verify it kung may mobile app sila. And that's why very helpful ngayon na na-access mo talaga yung mga deposit accounts mo digitally kasi namomonitor mo yung mga transactions na nangyayari sa account, and at the same time you can do financial transactions via sa mobile app. Sa loan naman, if they also have the mobile app, they can check their statement there para matrack nila kung ano na ba yung mga due nila, kung ano yung mga installments na bayaran. So it's very critical that we're there right now para hindi sila mag-worry tungkol sa kanilang mga assets or credit requirements.
Okay, so in other words, lahat naman ng yan is nakikita, especially online, natatrack ninyo. So para lang maintindihan ng publiko, no, ng mga nagtatanong ngayon. So para lang maintindihan nyo, everything can be trackable and can be checked and can be understood with the processes. Okay, monetary assistance, yan rin po ang topic natin ngayon, financial assistance. Meron ba tayong tinatawag na mga loans for calamity funds? May ganun ba? Or pasok siya sa mga ibang programa na ninyo na parang it can encompass that? Anyone? Siguro, Rod, I'll start with you.
Yeah. Normally, pag mga calamity funds, we encourage na personal loan na lang ang kunin. And this is offered in our mother BPI, where if you have an account, pwede kang mag-avail ng personal loan para sa mga emergency requirements mo or yung mga consumption requirements mo.
Okay. for people who are new to loaning, because they've always been okay, it's just so happened na nangyari nga itong crisis na ito, no? How do they know? Paano nila malalaman na kailangan ko na ng tulong, kailangan ko na ng financial assistance? How do they gauge that? Maybe you can share some tips, Raj, on how it works and how should they gauge themselves na ito na, kailangan ko na ng financial assistance.
So, importante magplano. It's very important to plan. Being able to project your cash flows for the next 6 months to 1 year, seeing if collections were zero or if collections are minimal, what sort of cash conversion you would need to be able to fund your expenses, fund your suppliers, and of course, fund your employees. Because what's important here is really to keep your team safe, keep your teams healthy, and be able to pay them at this time.
Kumbaga, if they still see their business doing okay, let's say after 6 months, at ngayon lang 6 months sila na memeligro at kailangan nila ng pantawid, they just need to cross that bridge and they need that help. That's something that we could say is safe to say na okay, posible pasok ka sa financial assistance, dapat mong gawin.
Yes.
Okay, you would say yes. Okay. How about when it comes to marami kasi sa atin mga balikbayan, you know, people, we have a lot of seafarers coming in, a lot of OFWs na pinapabalik, and they have certain amount of cash at gusto nila magbukas pa ng mga negosyo or gusto nila tumulong at magpondo sa ibang negosyo. What would you advise our mga OFWs na pabalik or nandito na at naghahanap ng mga opportunities? Dennis?
Actually, that's part of one of our programs. We are espousing to our clients. No, we call this the financial wellness program of Cebuana Lhuillier Group. It's just not all about loans. It really starts with the very basic. Na you should have the discipline to save. You should so that when there are calamities such as this, you have readily available funds which you can draw on once and to support your daily needs or your business requirements. In the same manner, also we espouse also we also have micro insurance. It's important that you would also have insurance coverage so that if your health is affected or your business has a temporary stoppage because of situation similar to this, you would be able to draw on that. So that's really what we try to espouse actually to our clients, financial wellness. That you have to have the whole campaign, the whole financial status the financial capacity to weather out the storm.
Okay, and for Rod naman, thank you so much, Dennis. Rod, mga OFWs na bumalik dito, naghahanap ng mga opportunities.
Oo. May BP Noy program ang BPI. Kasama din ang bangko na nagbibigay assistance sa mga OFW na gustong magnegosyo, lalo na kung franchise. Ang importante kasi, pag bumabalik ka at gusto mo sustainable na ang inflow ng income sa iyo, ay magnegosyo. So yun palagi yung ine-encourage namin. Pero dapat yung pagnenegosyo, pinag-aaralan din. A lot of times yung mga OFW, because meron silang biglaang cash na po pwede nilang ipang negosyo, pumapasok sila sa mga negosyo na hindi nila kabisado. Dahil in-encourage siguro sila ng kamag-anak or dahil naengganyo sa mga kaibigan. So, through our programs, sa mga ini-sponsor namin ng mga events, tinuturuan namin sila kung ano yung mga businesses na magandang simulan at saka kung ano yung mga requirements para alam nila na they have better chances of being able to put up a business that's successful as compared to kung wala silang technical know-how or hindi sila nabigyan ng karampatang education tungkol sa pagnenegosyo. Baka kasi kung hindi sila nabigyan ng ganong know-how, baka chances are hindi rin mag-succeed yung mga negosyo nila. And so this is where we intervene bago pa man silang mag-put up ng mga negosyo.
Okay, thank you, Rod. You know, marami sa ating mga kababayan, definitely everyone. I always say in my in moderating, no one is immune from this. One way or another, kayo, ako, everyone na nanonood, affected because of what is happening with our economy, with the situation. But for most people, ang kanilang income talaga ay bumawas, bumaba, or kung di naman nawala. Okay? What would you advise them financially? Let's start off with Raj.
So actually, during time of crisis, now is the time to double down. It's so if you look at SARS during the Hong Kong time when SARS happened, most of the people that really created wealth or from opportunity were the people that invested at that time. Um, at that time, asset prices are much lower. You're able to get better deals. You're able to really risk higher risk returns higher reward. So as entrepreneurs, we're always known to be risk takers. So if you feel that you're taking an educated risk, you're able to service a need that's not being serviced because no one's able to service it, there's really an opportunity there for entrepreneurs. Where once one person sees a problem, another person sees a solution or an opportunity. And entrepreneurs, if you're not in business, this is the time I encourage you to be in business. This is the time I encourage you to really be positive, look for opportunities, and really invest at this time. Because this is really what will pay for in the long run. You don't really create wealth during regular times. You can create real wealth during periods of crisis. And that's really where, if the stock market has crashed completely, that's the best time to get in. It's not when everything is expensive. So this is the time to build on savings, invest in opportunities, and really start a new business if you're not yet in business. Now is the time to give back to your country and really, really be able to help the country uplift.
Beautiful message, Raj. And thank you for the tips as well para dun sa ating mga entrepreneurs na medyo mas risk takers, naghahanap ng opportunity pa rin. I hope you heard what Raj talked about. When things are in crisis, that's when you're able to see, certain opportunities, and that's where you could actually do some advancement compared to everyone. Sabi nga nila, now is an equal everyone is on equal footing, but the one who will get ahead is the one who will see an opportunity and use it to everyone's benefit, of course. Dennis, para naman sa'yo, anong advice mo or na magbibigay mo para dun sa ating mga kababayan na ngayon naghihirap, walang income, walang pumapasok na negosyo. Siguro may-ari sila ng spa, bawal magpamasahe, di ba? Social distancing. Paano na? What can they do? What would you advise them?
Oh, well, that's right. I think what they can really do right now is to look for other opportunities. I think part of that also is they can also see what their passion is. Maybe that's the time right now since their main business is down. They can recollect and try to find out, what is it that they really want to do, or also look for opportunities right now. As mentioned earlier, masks are very important right now. Providing delivery services and all that. Those are the very important services that we can provide. So I think really be creative and try to find out what your passion is. Also, I think that could be a start for you to remodel your business later on, so that you can tide yourself over while the crisis is happening.
Okay, very good, Dennis. I like that you brought up passion because, as much as it sounds, or we always hear about it, now is the time. Everyone is just home, nasa bahay lang tayo. Mas nakikilala natin ang ating mga sarili, mas nalalaman natin ano ba ang mas nababagay para sa atin. Baka naman senyas rin ito para sa ibang mga negosyantes na teka lang. Para sa akin ba tong negosyo na ito? Dapat na ba ako lumipat or maghanap ng iba? Thank you so much for that, Dennis. Para naman sa iyo, Rod, microfinancing. Yung mga tao dyan, yung mga may negosyo sa palengke, bawal pumunta, bawal lumabas, walang bumibili. Ano pa pwede nilang gawin or what would you advise them, especially now naggipit sa cash ang ating mga kababayan?
First of all, kailangan mag-ingat sila. They have to take care of themselves first. They're the biggest resource of their businesses. So kahit na yung times natin ay nasa sa crisis na to, no? They always need to take care of themselves first, because kung sila naman ang matamaan ng virus, baka mas malala yung magiging problema. Second is that they really have to adapt. Nakikita ko sa mga ibang mga kliyente namin ngayon na dati, which I mentioned earlier, dati karinderya lang, they're now posting pictures of their menu sa Facebook.
Wow!
Oo, tapos pinapakita nila yon na kung gusto nilang umorder, pwede silang mag-deliver. And those are the opportunities, I guess, na sa mga kliyente namin ng mga micro entrepreneurs can do. Use social media, use Facebook para maipaalam sa mga kliyente ninyo na kayo ay open, na kahit hindi sila makapunta sa pwesto nyo, pwede kayong mag-deliver. And those, I think, are what make entrepreneurs successful. They're able to adapt to any situation. So sa ngayong panahon ng crisis, yung mga magsasucceed ay yung mga pwedeng gawin yung mga ginagawa nila dati by utilizing yung mga facilities na available, kagaya ng Facebook or other social media.
Napakaganda, Rod. Thank you for giving us that very precise example. Karinderya, ha? Na siguro iniisip nila, hindi ako pwede maging techie, hindi ako marunong mag-online. Kung basta may cellphone ka, or may computer, or may cellphone ang kapitbahay mo, anak mo, kapatid mo, pinsan mo, at may Facebook account, or kung ano man account meron dyan, Shopee, marami pang iba-ibang choices, pwede pa rin magtuloy ng negosyo at mag-innovate. Thank you so much, Rod. You know, believe it or not, we've already reached our 1 hour mark. So thank you so much, guys. Before we end it, I would like to give you some time para naman maimbitahan nyo lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon at manonood pa, because they can replay this and watch it again. How can they actually reach you guys? So let's begin with Raj with Esquire.
So the easiest way to reach us is through our Facebook account or our website, esquire.ph. For any requests, they may email us at requests@esquire.com.ph as well.
Thank you so much, Raj, for your time, and thank you also for all the work that you do in supporting all our entrepreneurs to succeed despite all difficulty. Dennis, para naman sa Cebuana Lhuillier Bank.
Yes, you can reach us through our Facebook, Cebuana Lhuillier or Cebuana Lhuillier Bank. For any queries, you can also email us at cebuanacares@pjlhuillier.com.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for your time. Alam namin lunchtime ngayon. So thank you very much for sharing lahat ng iyong kaalaman. And of course, sa lahat na nagme-message sa Cebuana Lhuillier, kitang-kita naman na malaking tulong ang inyong brand din sa lahat ng mga Pilipino. Thank you. Rod, BPI BANKO.
Yes, so 99% of our branches are located in the countryside. 300 branches nationwide. Pwede silang pumunta sa pinakamalapit na branch. But they can also reach us sa aming Facebook page, BPI Direct Banko.
Thank you so much, Rod, and thank you for supporting lahat ng ating mga micro, small, medium entrepreneurs, lahat tayo mga Pilipino. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time and knowledge. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it, mga kanegosyo. I hope you guys learned, no? Gusto ko lang paalala na yung topic nga natin is about financial opportunities. So paano ba mag-loan kung kinakailangan ngayon mag-loan? Paano ba i-manage ang inyong mga pera? So we hope you learned a lot about that. Every day po, from Mondays to Fridays, meron pong ganito ang Go Negosyo. All you have to do is log on or check their Facebook. Go Negosyo, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. po yan. Tuloy-tuloy lang po ang ating kaalaman. Huwag kalimutan mag-comment, of course, ng mga mensahe ninyo. Ano ba yung mga natutunan ninyo? Yun yung importante. Okay, during these times, we urge you to be more positive, to see where else can you learn. So we want to hear all those wonderful comments. Ano ang mga nakuha ninyong kaalaman because of this session? And of course, don't forget to use our official hashtag, #MentorMeOnline and #FreeNegosyoMentorship. We'll just be doing a few announcements. Help fight the COVID-19 outbreak in the Philippines. Cortex, a subsidiary of Concepcion Industrial Corporation, just announced the launch of We Care, We Connect and Act, and respond to emergencies, a non-profit emergency response platform that connects individuals or groups willing to donate resources to emergency and support organizations such as hospitals that urgently require assistance in times of crisis. So kung naghahanap po kayo ng paraan para makatulong, ito po ang We Care. The platform is 100% free and now open for pledges and requests. Let's help our medical frontliners in their fight against COVID-19 by pledging the much needed resources. All you have to do is register now at www.wecare.ph and join their FB page. Hanapin lang po yung We Care platform. Again, I repeat, www.wecare.ph. Let's all do our part. Stay home while learning, of course, with Go Negosyo, and of course, helping also our other and fellow countrymen. Subaybayan ang ating mga susunod na Mentor Me online. Samahan niyo po kaming muli mamaya alas 3 po, 3 p.m. ng hapon sa isang informative session ulit. Angat lahat sa digital, moving towards a cashless society. Naku, marami dyan, I'm sure nagtatanong, paano ba magpadala? Paano ko ba itatransform ang aking negosyo para maging cashless? Di na kailangan pumunta ng bangko. Ito na po iyon. So, mamaya darating ang ating mga speakers for that. So, make sure to stand by 3 p.m. Ang ating mga speakers po, mga Go Negosyo mentors will be teaching you. Again, this is every day po, Mondays to Fridays, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. My name is Chal Lontoc. You can follow me at Chal Chang or at Jeron Travel. Maraming salamat po. We hope you guys learned a lot and we'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to use, lastly, our official hashtag #MentorMeOnline, #FreeNegosyo Mentorship. This is Go Negosyo, Mentor Me Online. Maraming salamat po.
Prosperity cannot only be for the few. And focused on the sector that is the most challenging is the agri-sector.
Agriculture and agribusiness have played and continue to play an important role as a driver for social and inclusive growth and true agriculture-related value-adding activities.
Since 2016, the Office of the Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship has helped our agripreneurs achieve success and bring about prosperity for all. Now, marking its 15th year, Go Negosyo, together with the Department of Agriculture, in partnership with Shopee, go even further to revolutionize the agri-sector and empower our rice farmers in this age of digitalization. Introducing the Magri app, an online free-for-all rice market. Magri allows consumers to search and buy produce directly from nearby local rice farmers. Users can also view updates on rice suggested retail price and seasonal item demands. Magri is an innovative tool that promotes inclusive and sustainable growth. And together, we will rise for the Filipino rice farmers.
Agri is really the game changer. It is the solution to the biggest problem in this country, poverty.
I believe that by unity, cooperation, and hard work, we shall achieve our aspiration for our country. Let us work together to realize our hopes and dreams for our people and nation.
The Magri app. Download now.